and welcome back to another episode of my Football Manager save. Today's episode, we have two important fixtures, and those fixtures are two quarterfinal games against Milan in the Champions League. It is season-defining games, to be honest. We have thrown away our chances of achieving anything in La Liga. We are sitting in seventh place, so a good run here in the Champions League might keep us in in the job for Atletico Madrid actually. Um, so yeah, let's see how we will line up for today's game. Um, Quite similar to what we are normally doing, but I am moving Riquelme a little bit to the left here. And the reason I'm doing that is because in the first season with Atletico Madrid, it worked really well having like this asymmetric formation. So I will try using that again. Um, but the team really do need to step up if we want to compete here against Milan. But we will see um, if we can get a good result here away from home at the San Siro. I could have a lot of hope for the reverse fixture at our stadium. Let's see here. Milana starting the game with playing it nicely around here. Theo Hernandez into Reinders, the guy that plays for City now in real life. And they do score, but I think it's offside. Yes, it is. So that would have been a horrific start to the game. Let's encourage the team here a little bit. Do think we can manage to do something here against Milan. They're not playing too good in Serie A. I look at the league table, they're in second place with a lot of points behind Inter, their rivals. So maybe we can. Maybe no. Rafael Leao scores here against us early on after half an hour played. But we are having the higher XG. At least for now, with 2 shots on target, but we haven't seen an highlight in our favor yet. Um, but let's see here. It's halftime here. Not too many highlights, to be honest. I do think we will sub in Rodrigo de Paul. You can always count on him. Also, Piotr Zielinski. Hopefully, that is enough to do some damage here against Milan. Samuel Ordon, as you might have noticed, is back in the starting lineup due to the fact I have not registered Morata for the Champions League games. I probably should have done that, but I have a very big squad. But yeah, due to a lot of injuries, it would be nice to having him in the squad now. We are not creating chances, so I will put on 2 new wingbacks and maybe Joel Matip comes on here. Let's see in the last few minutes. I don't think it is too bad of a result to only lose 1-0 away from home. That means we can probably do something at our ground here. 4 minutes of extra time and we are holding out. Obviously not what we wanted, but at least it's better than being 2 or 3-0 down before the reverse fixture. So yeah. The next game it is in about a week time. We do have won the league game in the meantime against Girona. I do think I will play that game with you guys as well because it is an important game if we want to keep competing to get some European football in the next season. So see you guys in a minute at the showdown game. And this is the team for the game against Girona. Morata comes back in instead of Omodorian. Also, Antonio Griezmann comes in instead of Riquelme. and Rodrigo de Paul and Martel in midfield, with Lemar and Jan Koito as our wingbacks, and then also Kaya Suyungu comes in as our central defender, as Lucas Verismo has not been playing well in the center position here at the defense. Um, but let's see if this is enough to get 3 points at home and to get some momentum going into the highly important game against Milan in the Champions League quarterfinal. Um, Hopefully we can get some what you call it, momentum for the players, because they are not looking good at the moment, and Sharona are also starting the game here with dominating, I think. It's an even game. Encourage the boys here a little bit, move up to attacking. We need to win this game. Um, no highlights, just as the Milan game. Um, Obviously, it is a highlight for Girona here. They hopefully will lose the ball. They do Morata. Nice to see a highlight here from the boys. But it is close to saying 0-0 at halftime. But do we get a goal? No, not. Unfortunately, um, see, do we do anything here? I think Saul comes in just to play a lot of different players. Maybe Simone. I haven't seen anything from Korea in the last few games. So let's see if he can get a goal here against Girona. Matip. I actually like Matip a lot. I think I should play him more than I am doing at the moment. Because he has so much routine, to be honest. Here's Suyunku, Saul, Morata. This is prime Atletico Madrid football right now. Saul, why are we shooting so far out? Tip again here. Suyunku out to Lemar. Ulan Couto. Penalty. I think it's a penalty for us. It is. And hopefully we can execute here. Rodrigo de Paul. 1-0. That's what I like to see. Even though we need a penalty to score, that is great that we get a goal here. Suyunku are playing a very good game as well. And we are quite lucky there and not to concede. Yet again, have one more sub. I think Jimenez will come out and look at Radismo to see if he can play that wide center back a bit better than the central defender one. But yeah, this is a game that we are dominating. It looks, at least by the stats. If we can hold out for a little bit more here at the last 8-10 minutes, then I will be very happy going into the next game here in the Champions League quarterfinal. Girona here with a chance. Lemar up to Morata. Oh, it looks like a goal. I have a feeling, And we are lucky there not to concede. But we do get 3 points. It has been so long since we last got 3 points in like any competition, but we are back. I don't think that is moving us anywhere in the league table. It is not, but we have the opportunity with 2 games in hand of Bilbao to pass them in the league table at least, and we also have a shot at getting to Villarreal and Valencia for those Champions League spots. But yeah, 3 points. Let's move on to the Champions League quarterfinal against Milan. So this is our team for the game against Milan in the second leg of the quarterfinals in the Champions League. We are playing with Korea and Griezmann as our two attackers in this game. Also, we are playing with Riquelme, then Koke and Zelinski in midfield, Molina and Samuel, as our wingbacks, and then Matip, Kalyasununku, or Rimedes in the central defenders, as the central defenders. As you can see, they are playing very well together, so I'm trusting them to keep a clean sheet in this game. Hopefully, that will be the case, but we will see. Um, I don't know. We got a 1-0 win against Girona. Hopefully, we can carry that momentum into this game here against Milan and ourselves a spot in the UEFA Champions League semifinals. But yeah, we will see. Um, Nothing is happening at the start of this game here, but we do have a shot. That is not something you see every day. An early shot from us. Here, Jimenez, Matip, up to Griezmann. Yeah, I am playing him even though he is a little bit injured. Because he's just, that routine and that world class. You have to look a long way to get something like him in your team. Here, Milan are pushing on to get a goal early on in this game here, but we are holding on. Um, Maybe we can hit them on the counter here. Up to Riquelme, up to Korea, Samuel Lino, to Molina again, Matip, and it comes down to nothing basically. And Milan are playing very well here, and they will probably get a goal soon if we don't do anything to our tactics. I just don't know what to do, to be honest. I think I'll move Koke a little bit down here. Um, Maybe we can move Riquelme in here, play him as a Masieler, then I'm playmaker on support just to get a little bit more cover down there when I'm playing with those attacking wingbacks. Hopefully it works. Don't think so. As we don't have a single shot on target yet. That looked like a penalty. 2 times actually. Jimenez again out to Lino, to Junku. Linsky loses the ball, and there we are on the counter. That looked like it was offside, to be honest, but it was not, and we are behind. Um, it is looking more and more like an exit in the Champions League as well. It is so frustrating to look at, to be honest. Maybe if we can get a goal before halftime here with a little error from Milan, and we do. We are back in this game. But we do need to make some changes at halftime if we want to come up with something. Oh, and I clicked the wrong button there. Um, that's unfortunate. Let's look at the team here. I like playing with two attackers, but maybe we should just play with two advanced forwards. Then play with two attacking midfielders, and then Koke here as a deep lying playmaker on defend. Um, Maybe it will work. I have no idea. Um, because I think no matter what I do at the moment, the team will not win a game. Um, but let's see. Of course, it is a little bit more attacking. That's okay because we need to chase a goal here. Let's see Matip here. Can we create something all the way from the back? That would be something new for this team here. Close to a penalty there. Lose the ball. Every time we will lose the ball. It's so frustrating to look at. Um, Try to play with like a slower tempo. Because obviously my team cannot manage to play fast-paced football. Um, Oblak wins the corner kick here, and Rangers is close to scoring a goal. We are still chasing a second goal in this game, but it is Milan that has all that is all over us at the moment. I simply know what to do here. Uh Milan are wasting time, that's for sure. Here, can we give him a yellow card, please, referee? What is going on? That's that. Come on, Oblak again. Careful. I don't like it. We have 20 minutes to create something, not just something. We have 20 minutes to create a miracle. I think Ritsu can play that attacking. Let's have him at that. Attack Masiela with all coming in. He will play all the way up there, Jan Kurito, to get something going. They're a little bit more direct as well. Hopefully, it is enough. Actually, let's play him on attack. On, let's win. Let's get a goal first. And we have about 7 minutes. Obviously, this is not attacking enough. I don't know. Let's click something here. Prevent short goalkeeper distribution. Yeah, maybe sub out Korea with Samu Dorian. Come on, Atletico. You have 3 minutes left to get a goal. To Junku. And we lose the ball again. Zielinski. And it's upside. 5 minutes of extra time. Please. We have 1 minute now. Can we get one last highlight? We do not. We are out of the Champions League. So disappointing, but also expected at the same time. So yeah, now we can focus on the La Liga. We have a lot of work to do there as well. It's probably not going to be Champions League football next season, but I will do my best to make it happen anyway. But we do have some hard fixtures in here. We have our last 4 games against Real Betis, Real Madrid, Athletic Club de Bilbao, and Barcelona. So we do need to get a lot of points in these 3 games here to have any hopes of qualifying in the last 4 games. But yeah, that's all for today's episode. I hope to see you guys in the next one.